Welcome to the podcast series, Small Business Survival Conversations. Through our weekly conversations, we hope to provide you with strategies and insights, knowledge and expertise to enlighten you as you work to build and grow your business.
Good morning, small business warriors, and welcome back to Monday Morning Motivation. I'm your host, Anna Steinfest, and today we're diving into a concept that sits at the very core of every business, whether you sell soap, consulting, or software. It's this: people don't buy products, they buy solutions to problems. And those problems are driven by something deeper: human needs. If you truly understand what your customers need, not just on the surface, but at an emotional level, you'll never run out of ways to serve, grow, and make an impact. So let's start with something simple but profound. To be human is to have needs. Not just physical needs like food or shelter, but emotional needs like safety, belonging, recognition, and purpose. As one passage I recently read said so clearly, a need is the deficiency of something required, useful, or desired. And needs change from person to person and within each person from time to time. That's why your customer's behavior today may not be the same as it was last year. Their needs have shifted. And as small business owners, your success lies in our ability to understand those shifts and respond with solutions. So what happens when those needs go unmet? They don't disappear. They become problems. And here's the key. Those problems create emotional tension, and that tension is what triggers action. Your customer starts Googling solutions, asking for referrals, or scrolling social media, hoping to stumble across someone who can help. That someone could be you. And there is another line from the same book I just highlighted that really stuck with me. Unsatisfied needs are, in fact, problems looking for solutions. I'm going to repeat that. Unsatisfied needs are, in fact, problems looking for solutions. That's such a simple yet powerful way to look at your business. You are in the problem-solving business. That's it. So instead of asking, what do I want to sell? I want you to ask yourself, what problem am I solving and for whom? That shifts will transform your marketing, your messaging, and your confidence. Here's another truth. People buy emotionally, and then they justify it logically. That's why features and technical specs don't sell on their own. You could be the best at what you do, but if your message doesn't hit an emotional note with your potential customer, guess what? They will continue scrolling and will not purchase from you. I want you to ask yourself, are you helping your customer feel more confident, more secure, more in control of their day, their health, or their future? That's the real sale. So in the same book, there was a concept called the alpha and the omega of all sales, the beginning and the end. And they were right. People are always seeking to solve and resolve discomfort. That could be pain, that could be confusion, that could be overwhelmed, or even just inefficiency. Your business is most valuable when it becomes the bridge between their problem and their peace of mind. Let me give you 2 quick examples. A woman I worked with made beautiful crafted organic soap bars. For months, she focused on ingredients and the packaging, but the sales were very, very slow. We had one conversation about her why, and she said, I started because I wanted moms like me to have a few minutes of peace and self-care at the end of a chaotic day. Boom. That's it. That message, a moment of calm for busy moms, changed everything. She picked up that message. She changed her communication. And guess what? Her sales picked up within weeks. Another story I would like to share is I once coached a small moving company that thought their value was trucks and manpower. We reframed their message to say, we take the stress out of your transportation and transition. Their sales improved because people didn't want to move boxes. They wanted peace of mind. So let's talk about 3 action steps I want you to apply this week. Number 1, I want you to identify the root problem you solve. I want you to go beyond the surface level. What discomfort or desire is your customer really feeling? Number 2, I would like you to rewrite your message. I want you to update your website, your social captions or email signature to reflect the emotional benefit of your work. Number 3, I want you to listen carefully and closely. Ask your customer why they choose you. The answers will reveal emotional triggers you can use to strengthen your connection and value. Before we close, I want to give you a 1-minute journaling prompt for this week. I want you to answer, what need does my product or service meet? And how can I communicate that more clearly and emotionally? Set a timer for 5 minutes. Write without editing, and you might be surprised at what comes out. As we head into this week, I want you to remember, you're not just building a business. You're meeting a need. You're solving a problem. You're helping someone feel seen, heard, understood, and supported. That's very powerful. That's purpose. That's the heartbeat of entrepreneurship. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Monday Morning Motivation. I'm Anna Steinfest, and I can't wait to hear how you step into your customers' world with deeper insight this week. Until next time, stay focused, stay inspired, and never stop solving problems that matters.
You've been listening to the Small Business Survival Conversation podcast. Make sure to like, rate, and review the show. And don't forget to join us next week for another episode. In the meantime, hook up with us on our Facebook group at Small Business Survival Tools and Tips. Till next time, thank you for listening.